Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest this evening is a former congressman, former White House chief of staff, former ballet dancer, and current mayor of Chicago. Please welcome His Honor, Rahm Emanuel. Know that many people in the audience that you could point at that many people out? I don't know that many people in the audience.
That's the Emanuel family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You recently declared Chicago schools a Trump-free zone.
The city of Chicago, yeah.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, man.
What does that mean? Well, what does that mean? How do you... I mean, de Blasio, could he declare New York a Trump-free zone?
He could try, but our motto, a city he'll never sleep in. We don't want him, man. So here,
how do you enforce that? You got a big Trump. You got a Trump hotel right on the river.
So here, on a serious note, this is very serious. I'm not joking. In Chicago, if you get a B average in high school, we make community college free, and it's the only public scholarship that a dreamer can get in the United States of America.
So this is specifically about dreamers and DACA.
No. Second. When U.S. Steel dumped in Lake Michigan, EPA in Chicago did nothing under Donald Trump, so we sued. Third, and this is the other thing is on climate change, we've adopted it recently with a number of mayors, policies that's going to move us forward. Look, Donald Trump is driving forward looking through the rearview mirror, and I'm not going that way because I want my city going that way, and I don't want it to be a Trump-free zone. And it's not my city, and it's not... It's the people of the city of Chicago, and I think what he's doing is wrong for the direction of the city. It's not how I wanted the election to turn out, and so we've declared Chicago is going to be a Trump-free zone. He really never really likes it when I do that, though.
Now, Chicago's also a sanctuary city, right?
Totally.
Okay. How does that work? How does that work? And I can understand the enthusiasm for that idea, and I'm just curious, how is that different than, say, John C. Calhoun declaring nullification of federal law? How is that not a sort of a constitutional crisis?
First of all, I call it a welcoming city, not a sanctuary city.
Okay.
And we welcome immigrants from around the world. There's 140 languages spoken in the Chicago public schools. 100 years ago, my grandfather came to Chicago, 13 years old by himself. Chicago welcomed him, and his grandson now is the mayor. Chicago, the United States, is the greatest city and the greatest country in the world. In bear none. That an immigrant's grandson can be the mayor. And here's the other thing, a little history of Chicago. The only city not to participate in the Fugitive Slave Act of returning slaves back to the South, the city of Chicago. So being a sanctuary city is in our history.
Okay, it doesn't necessarily answer my question. I'm all for what you're doing, but I'm just curious how it doesn't violate federal law for you to do this.
Because the police department is not, in the city of Chicago, is not supposed to be enforcing the immigration laws of the United States government. That's what the federal government's for. That is not what we're going to do it.
It's a fine answer.
And here's the other thing.
Yes.
Bigger piece of this is we're building relationships between the police department and communities. I'm not letting that a wedge. That is what Donald Trump wants, is a wedge on the philosophy of community policing. It's absolutely antithetical to everything we're trying to do. No. And actually, which is why police chiefs around the country, big cities, small cities, medium-sized cities, all think what the Justice Department, specifically under Donald Trump, is driving a wedge and a difference between communities and the police departments when we're trying to actually build that trust. It's absolutely antithetical to community policing.
Now, you have a podcast because you have all of this free time. You have a podcast. How do you have that much free time, by the way, to have a podcast?
Well, actually, it's not, first of all, it doesn't take a lot of time, and second of all...
I don't have time for a podcast.
Well, do you want to be a guest on it?
Nope.
Really?
On your podcast, you do this, you end every interview with Fast Round, okay? Would you care to play your own game?
You want to do it?
I'll play it with you right now. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you.
These are my questions.
These are your questions I'm asking you, okay?
But it's
my show. Okay. I'm asking the questions.
You know, here's the deal. I don't have time.
You don't have time? Okay.
Go.
Cubs or Sox?
Cubs.
Thin or thick crust?
Thick.
Sears or Hancock?
Hancock.
And Sears or Willis?
I'm for Sears, but I have to go by Willis.
Lake or river?
Lake.
12-inch or 16-inch?
16-inch softball. This is a family-friendly show.
Yes.
If you're not from Chicago, you wouldn't
You don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
Yeah.
Only in Chicago, if you have like an office league or something like that. The softballs they use are basically, they just take a basketball and they wrap it in horsehide.
Yeah, that's what happens. 16-inch, man.
They're huge. It looks like the moon is eclipsing the entire thing when it comes at you. All right, one last thing. You work for 2 administrations. The Trump administration just acknowledged Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Why didn't the 2 administrations you worked for do that?
First of all, no Democrat or Republican president would ever do this. No,
I'm just asking about the administrations you worked for.
It's crazy because it's bad policy.
Why?
Because
it's the capital of Israel.
No, the fact is because it's for a whole host of reasons. You do not want the United States in the middle of negotiations about a 2-state solution to be. And my father's from Israel, been to Israel. My son's been bar mitzvah there. This is not what a president should be doing.
So you don't think he shouldn't have done this?
Not only don't think he should do that, my bigger worry is that he's now also moving the nation's capital to Alabama, and I'm really more concerned about what he's doing there.
That's true. I'm with you. Good to see you. The Chicago Stories podcast is available now. The host is Mayor Rahm Emanuel, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by Juanes. Wow, what a cliffhanger. What's going to happen in the next Late Show video? Click subscribe to find out.